Hello everybody, and today's video will be about NAS server. So it's actually time to upgrade it, because right now it's actually using mechanical hard drives. As you can see, I have 2 bays, 2 terabytes mechanical hard drives. In 2025 it's kind of lame, so time to take Raspberry Pi and VME and fix that. Let's get started. Let's go back to the 16th of December when I received very nice package from AliExpress that is very needed for this project. So I used cheap NAS board from AliExpress, Raspberry Pi, because it had PCI connector and SD card to boot Raspberry Pi, which is all components I need. So the first thing I've done after receiving all components is connect it and check if it works. And the next thing I started doing after that is actually designing 3D case for this thing. So I opened Fusion and started working very hard about it. And now I will tell more about it, how I designed and why. To shortly explain about my case and how I designed it. So designing approach was I take an drawing from the website original they have and just using canvas scaled it to the proper size. Then I started drawing my case. So what I have here is an cut off for Raspberry Pi, and for everything else I have 3 mounting screws because this board has 3 mounting screws and this is standard for Raspberry Pi, so I can't do it. It has power jack output, so over there it has power jack output, and it has 2 holes so you can put custom logo or something 3D printed over there. And the more importantly, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 holes for printing custom adapter and putting it everywhere on the wall, on I don't know, on a rack, or where your imagination can decide. And the last thing, there's no holes for the lid. The lid is planned to snap, and I'll be talking about it just in a minute. So the next thing that was been very complicated and annoying is actually to make the lid fit properly in any print. So it had enormous amount of designs, even that strangely fashioned star. But the thing that worked, it was very simple design with an 1mm wall around the lid that was being snapped perfectly, and a small cut that you can actually put finger or and a small screwdriver to open it. So it took me ages, but I managed to do it. So one more final print and time for it. One more uneventful bamboo lab 3D print later. This means only one assembly time. So I'm heating up a soldering iron. And the next thing I'm doing is I'm taking new insert and pressing it to the just 3D printed case and using tweezers to help just ensure it fits perfectly. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm screwing bolts that's actually holding Raspberry Pi, that carrier board with NVMe SSDs. And only then I'm actually screwing bolts that's holding actually Raspberry Pi, because there's one bolt that is under Raspberry Pi. So you need to move Raspberry Pi, screw that bolt, and then install Raspberry Pi back. It's actually very annoying, but unfortunately it's only one way to fit it in a that small form factor. And after that, only one thing is left. It's actually to snap and cover, which snaps very well with satisfying click and stays in place perfectly. And now we'll be shortly talking about the software. So, as a software, I decided to use as open source, very stable. I've using it before, so nice solution. Except there's 2 catches when you install Open Media Vault on Raspberry Pi. Number 1 is that your Raspbian operating system that you install should be based on Debian 12, not 13, because by now Open Media Vault doesn't support Debian 13. So the second solution to that problem is just to wait a little bit, because Open Media Vault 8 is coming very soon and it will be support Debian 13. So choice is yours. And second thing is to use official script and not to use sudo apt install open media vault, as for some reason it's broken. It's two issues. Oh guys, this is actually a device we've got. It's a small NAS which is very compact with a very nice custom 3D printed case, so I can use it to store our future videos. So hope you like it, so like and subscribe and see you next time.